U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. From way up at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Cook, the ball carrier. Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
This throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down, Vikings.
10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's Cousins. And he finds his target. It's short. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
7, Titans, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Jackson from the shotgun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darrington Evans, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Uncorks one for Davis. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 81 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
From way up into 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And this one pulled in by Rudolph.
Cousins pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of
the last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Cousins. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
On the carry.
Vic Beasley, not just a pass rusher. He gets in to quickly blow that play up.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet. On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins.
a Titans touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Titans 21, Vikings 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From way up at the 23. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to
interception thrown by Kansas. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Jackson now. This a quick pass to Davis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond now. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. He's got Smith here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Juggernauts Smith.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Tennessee.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
first and 10. It's Jackson. He's going to fire. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tennessee.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Vikings 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From way up at the 23. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play? And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks him. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. It's caught by Davis. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
1-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That goes for a gain of 31. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. It's caught at the 2. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Gostkowski for the point after. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Vikings 14. Stephen Gostkowski.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
10 at their own 36-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
The Titans' 42-yard line.
Because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
4 yards. Complete.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
3-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who.
And got his man complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
Complete to
A big play that time for the Titans. 65 yards.
And the Titans first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 35 on 2nd down, Cousins. And Rudolph passes the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cook takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 45 on second down, Cousins. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Titans.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
From the 21, it's second and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jackson will throw again. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep of protest out of them. That's just who they are.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Cousins now. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 30.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Good.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
47-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Tajay Sharp with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are able to to close the gap just a bit. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Titans 42, Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On third down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Demarius Randall. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Following the interception, Cousins completes it to the fullback Ham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's called Smith, and he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Today's
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.